I'm really excited about this because it's been my huge privilege to work with José Luis Blasco as Global Director of Sustainability for Acciona for basically almost as long as I've known you, John Fullerton. You asked Volans to create a program for sort of younger exponential leaders, we called them, in Acciona, to spend some months creating the next 5-year sustainability master plan. And in fact, what happened over those months, and it was painful, I think we can say it was painful at certain times, was that it became more than a sustainability plan, right? It became part of the strategic plan for the entire business to move from what we call a responsible business, sort of triple line focused, sustainable, to really embracing those regenerative practices and creating regenerative infrastructure and really thinking about how do you do that? How do you change the company? How do you change what you do?
We were working during a year with your advice, and the people said 4 things. One was about put the people in the center, be planet positive, not be neutral. You need to be part of the movement and connect the business in order to make it more effective. And with this idea, we have the temptation to put a lot of KPIs. We change in the other way. We change what are the processes that we have in our company in order to change to drive this transformation. And we discovered that we have 4. How we contract, how we hire, how we finance, how we buy. And it was the secret of that. We were not defining KPIs for specific areas that are usually used in the sustainability field. We were more concerned about how we can transform the core process of the company in order to drive in this. And we see our plan as a toolbox. What kind of connection you have with the context? Because you can see that most of the infrastructure projects are undervalued. Imagine that you have a road, okay? Can we produce energy with the road? If you see what is the opportunity with the context, you will see that you can put solar panels in the middle. If you connect the road with the farmers, you can get the water that you are collecting in the highway in order to irrigate farmer fields. 1 kilometer irrigates 1 acre. It's amazing. But if you don't see what is the context and you can connect this, you are losing value that this kind of infrastructure can deliver. And value could be money also.
And that's what some of the playbook is, right? Is this idea of how do you look at context? And in my experience, at least, when you start opening up, so instead of saying, what should this bridge look like? Should it be circular? Should it whatever? But you start looking at the local context and the community, you get a whole different answer, and actually many more interesting answers. And that's what we saw with the groups we've been working with within Acciona, is how can they learn to use those lenses over and over again?